I'm alive.
Kind of. Say 80s and all sorts of stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
Full. Yes, I did catch it. Hello again all. Welcome back to the Thin Brown Line Airsoft YouTube channel. I'm Mark, or Sherman, and I'm back yet again with a product from Badger Squirrelov, Comrade Squirrelov, Alan, him. These jokes to keep calling him different names are getting old now. But got another one of his pistols. This one, if you've watched the Desert Eagle video already, you've seen. Yes. It's the Army R29 Mark IV Gold Cup National Match Gas Blowback Pistol in black. Was black. This is an Army Armament 1911 based pistol. It's sort of a special edition kind of one. And I'm actually glad he got one of these because I've been wanting to compare the Army Armament 1911 to the Raven 1911, which I already have. Compared them. Mine's better because it's mine. Haha. But no, I have done a bit of comparing. I'll do a proper video on the comparing of the two at a later date. But again, as per normal with one of Alan's things, I've got to go through how it comes out the box and then what he's done to it. So, it's full metal construction from top to bottom, except for the grips when it comes out of the box. It's a gas blowback pistol. I do believe the Army Armament ones are designed specifically for green gas. Actually says on a website that I've got just down here, cheating, top gas or green gas. Gas. It, as with many other gas blowback pistols, you take the slide off and your hop adjustment is just inside there. Obviously you can't reach it with the slide on, but you can with the slide off. Out of the box, this is about 300 FPS on 0.2 gram BBs. Magazine capacity in these, the mags that come with it are 26 rounds, but it does fit other magazines. I've got a couple of Raven mags. I've got I think it's a, can't even remember. But I've got three brands of 1911 mags. Alan never left me one of his because I've got them, and all of them fit the fire. Some are 21 rounds, some are 19 rounds, some are 26 round. I think one's actually a Stendo mag, which is 45 rounds. So you're not really limited to mag capacity. Bits and bobs on the gun then. Right, you've got a lanyard loop, obviously magwell, no magging, which is why I've been with no problems. You've got your beaver tail hand safety. Will not fire unless that is depressed. Okay, I'll show you. Can't pull the trigger. There you go. You've got your thumb safety, which is ambidextrous, and it can only be engaged properly when the hammer is pulled up, down. Hammer's pulled back, so you cannot fire it. Drop thumb safety, and you can fire it. As you see me mucking about a few times, it's got a skeletonized hammer, which is, I find it's actually set a bit more into the slide than a lot of the other ones that I've used. I mean, you can half cock it, which does nothing, but it allows you to get to it easier. Then you can full cock it, but when it's not cocked, it's a bit further in. So I say it's a bit further in. It's actually more to do with the Edison. Rear sight. The adjustable rear sight. There we go. Got an adjustable rear sight, which, when I can get it right, that way, which lines up to the front post sight, which is actually slightly elongated compared to normal. Normal one's just more of a short one. Now then you need to tighten these up, mate. They're wobbly. Anywho, on the sides, this is what makes this the special edition one. It says in quotation marks. On the left-hand side of the pistol, it says Colts Mark IV / Series 70 Gold Cup National Match 45 automatic caliber, and it's got a Colt on it. There we go. And on the opposite side, it says Gold Cup National Match, and it's got a picture of a cup. Underneath the slide, it says United States Property, M1911A1, US Army. Then you've got two serial numbers. You've got the N number and another one just above the trigger group. So I shall show you all of those. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the other ones. There we go. The trigger, as with 99.99% of 1911s, is a straight pull trigger. It's not a trigger that is shaped like that and goes like that. It just shaped like that and goes that way. See? Just like that. These retail for around about £70. Near as damn it. So they are actually quite well priced for what they are. Oh yeah, sorry, the other marking is 45 ACP on the port, on the ejection port, which makes it look pretty. Now, that is pretty much the Boggo standard bits and bobs about this. Now, as many of you eagle-eyed viewers, not that you can miss it, will have noticed, this ain't standard. Originally, it comes with like a checkered style plastic pair of grips with the Colt logo just there, and this is black, but you can still see all the etching, because this is actually etched in quite well actually as well. What Alan's done, because he didn't like, well actually this had been two-toned and it was second hand, so this has actually been two-toned in MTP. Yummy. So Alan has whipped all that off, giving it the more silver look. I don't know how he's going to finish it, but he's whipped all that off. And as he did with his ICS AK, he's made custom wood furniture. In this case, custom wood grips. He's actually made me a set for mine as well. I've still got to finish and fit them. But anyway, that's all that he's done with it, I do believe. He gave me a whacking list of stuff he's done. No, it's stock. So, and it weighs, it feels more substantial than the weight-wise than the Raven 1911. But as a lot of you will have noticed, I've been moving it about. Quite a bit of row. Some of that's due to having the extended bar here. Some of it's due to obviously the barrel, outer barrel, as with a lot of airsoft gas blowback pistols, is sort of a floating almost barrel, so it moves. But yes, there's next to no movement in the slide when it's pulled back. So yes, it's a bit rattly. Like I say, most of that is the inner barrel and guide rod. Other than that, pretty damn good pistol. I've fired it, I've had some fun with it, and yeah, it's alright. I quite like it. I'll say, I prefer my Raven. It just feels slightly more ergonomic for me. mainly because I think, if anything, this is a bit more rear end heavy. Stick a mag in it, it's going to be proper rear end heavy because I'm holding it ice and I can feel it pushing into the palm of my hand. Whereas the Raven is a bit more balanced until you put the mag in it. And basically, how can I distinguish it? Yes, okay, here we go. This weighs as much as the Raven does when the Raven's got a mag in it and this is empty. So my Raven weighs the same as this is now, which is why I'm swinging this round. Same as I do. Ah, don't like that. You can only just grip it with your fingers because of that grip. Yeah, because of that sight. You can only just grip the... Yeah. Don't like that. I think I would end up moving that forwards, if anything. But it is an adjustable rear sight as well. But anyway, that was Alan's Army Armament Metal R29 Mark IV Gold Cup National Match GBB pistol with custom grips. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon so it gives you a little tinkle when I upload another video, hopefully more often. And I will see you guys in the next one.